How y'all doing? This is Rod Burnham, aka Preacher Man R&B, and it's another episode of Retro TV 91. This time I'm reviewing SuperGirl Season 3, Episode 4. This week's episode, there's a cult that has came into National City, and they worship SuperGirl. And how we figure out about this cult is one of its members gives a pamphlet to Rain and tells her to bring Ruby. That way they can learn more about their religion or whatever. And she goes back to her office, Rain does, and then Supergirl and them's Tara and them's all up in there, and Kara sees the pamphlet and she asks if she can keep it. And Kara finds out that this is a cult, that there's this guy preaching about a Kryptonian god, that, and he, in Kara's eyes, he's doing it completely wrong. And she's not liking that because that's her religion on her planet Krypton, and he's perverting it and he's making it to what he wants of it instead of what the Kryptonians really did or whatever. I don't get into that. But anyway, she tries to stop him, and he realizes that she's Supergirl because he recognizes her. And who this guy is that he was on the same plane that Alex was whenever Supergirl first saved Alex and became Supergirl. And she's steadily trying to get him to stop. And one of his followers burns a building and is on top of it, and Supergirl gets there just in time to save him. And this is when she goes to talk to this guy and tells him to stop, but he's not listening. And he gives her a little thing that has Kryptonian history in it, like religion, science, Kryptonian culture, that these probes, they went to other planets, and one landed on Earth, and Kara has Wynn to track it down, and when he finds it, it's about to detonate and explode, and they find it at a hockey game, and Kara goes there as Supergirl trying to stop it, and before she can get to it, she gets weakened by kryptonite because there's kryptonite soul samples in this pod or whatever, and Alex has to get it out of there, and Supergirl just has enough strength to dig a hole in the ground with her heat vision, and they dump the probe in there, Alex and the false prophet guy, and it explodes underground. Well, whenever it explodes, it activates Rain's spaceship that she came in on Earth with. And at the end of the episode, it pans over, and there's a bunch of pods, back to tank looking things, and a hand jumps at the glass of the pod, and it shows that somebody's in there. And the only other thing that happens is the false prophet gets arrested, and he convinces Kara to start believing in her God again. And that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, who is this guy? Who is this person in this pod? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. That's good. It's been over to Retro TV 91. See y'all next time.